2018, number 11. This is the last two rounds. If you look at the screen, you can see, despite the colouring of the fields, that Mike McParlin on row number 4 down there, just not going to get touched by anybody today. His score is better than the combined total of the second and third place players, Ashton Davidson, Clive Dunning, the combined total of 44 between them. Stranger things have not happened at sea, and I don't think it's going to happen today, which augurs very well for Michael in the championship overall, because if you have a look at Michael's championship points, he has got 102, the few in front of Lee Warburton, who's sitting on kind of alongside him, but he's going to get probably 15 championships points here going into the last round. We've got science, and we've got Chris Bean in charge of the questions. We've got what cocktail is, what liqueurs in this? Chambord, and it's very nice. We're at the Queen Victoria in Stockton-upon-Tees, and it's all going great. Go.
So next round is on science, which incorporates maths, technology, nature, medical, chemistry, biology, astronomy and physics. Question 1. Born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, which physicist invented and patented an electrostatic generator? Which?
Ashton.
Van der Graaf's correct. The symbol for which chemical element is a name given to a politician who did inhale, a character who flooded Pat and Frank's B&B in the EastEnders, and a multi-Olympic gold medal winning British distance runner?
Tony.
I don't know. Chromium.
Norman.
I lost it.
Yeah. What? What did you say?
You said you said the name.
Yes. Let's get this show on the road.
Before the introduction of fuel injection, in what part of a car engine is the fuel mixed with air?
Simon.
Carburetor.
Yep. Japan, Moscow, Tennessee,
Ashton.
The names given to the new elements.
Yep. The black cap, gold crest and white throat.
It's Simon.
Oh, birds.
They are all birds.
They're all little birds that eat seeds.
No.
I'll go for it.
We've not finished yet, Tony.
Still go for it.
Yeah.
I'll be on thrush.
No.
Warblers.
Warblers is correct.
That's it.
It starts now.
In 2018, a planet was discovered circling which star some 6 light years from Earth? The star notably...
Simon.
Alpha Centauri.
Nope. The star notably having the greatest motion relative to the cosmic background.
McPartland.
Unknown star.
Yep. The star Castor, or Alpha Geminorum, is the brightest of the constellation of the twins. What is the name of the second?
Mac.
Pollux. Pollux is correct.
All Pollux.
Mechanical school names.
What was the English version of Einstein's 1929 papers, Einheitliche Feldtheory, or Sir Raffaele Sam?
Universal field theory.
Yep. Or classical and unified field theory.
Unified universal field theory. Good enough.
Launched in August 2018, what is the name of the most recent Android operating system?
Clive.
No, I got it wrong. Pi, I was going to say.
Pi's correct.
Clive's absolutely right. Did we have that last time out?
I don't know.
Did I put it in there? I think, yeah.
Who propounded the theory of the expanding universe in 1929?
Whoa, Clive Dunning.
Point.
Tony?
The Matra.
Nope.
I thought it was Hoyle as well.
Lee?
No.
Hey, we're not finished, Steve.
Hubble. Yep.
I couldn't put Hoyle on the live long day on that one as well. Yeah. Hey, Steve, it's brilliant.
If the symbols for elements 20, 37, 8 and 7 were assembled in that order, which other element would be spelled out? That is calcium, rubidium, carbon scrap.
Who wanted to go in and carbon?
I knew the last bit.
Last bit could be anything though, couldn't it? Iron.
In which city is the Leonardo da Vinci Museum?
Tony,
Wrong.
we're not finished the question. Lovely.
Mike, please.
Milan.
Yep.
Read that before.
Mike Lees. Scientist.
More known in our lexicon due to an energy drink sponsoring the League Cup.
Patland.
Carabao.
Nope. Ashton?
No.
No.
Thailand. Buffalo.
What kind of creature is a carabao?
Lee.
Buffalo. Thai buffalo.
Prompt?
Thai buffalo.
Norman loses a point, Lee doesn't lose any.
Tony?
It's,
What buffalo?
What?
Mean.
it's very mean.
That's a different type of creature, isn't it?
Put it there.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you?
It's a different type of creature.
Which small constellation found at the foot of Orion represents a hare?
Simon.
Lepus.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're in the lead, Simon. You were in the lead before, actually.
What name is given
What was
to
that?
Sorry.
What name is given to a bond between two atoms in which Mike Lees?
Covalent.
Yep.
What was it?
Covalent bond.
Well done for not going for the old James chap there.
From the
Sorry.
From the Greek for stout or thick, which composite particle made of two
Clive Dunning.
hadrons correct?
Please, please.
And of course, Clive wasn't here when we had leptin earlier in the year, which precluded leptin being put in there. So,
Which well-known vegetable has the Latin name Allium ampulla?
McPartland.
Garlic.
No. Tony?
Leek.
Leek's correct.
I was going to say onion first, and she said the second part. It's not onion.
And is the national emblem of Wales. Question 18. The Safika, red-bellied, broad-nosed, gentle.
Norman.
Dolphin.
No. Broad-nosed. Clive?
Lehman.
Lehman's correct.
Clive in the lead by 1 over Simon Chilton with 2 to go.
Yep. In geometry, what shape is displayed by the section produced when the plane intersects a cone? The plane being parallel to the cone's sloping side.
But the shape.
Tony.
Trapezium.
No.
Clive.
Parabola.
Parabola is correct.
They're all just.
Was that a hat trick? Tipika? Oh no, the leak was part of it. Last question.
Question. Syringa is the taxonomic name for which?
Norman.
Lavender.
No. Clive? Lilac is correct.
Yeah.
Gavin in those points, didn't he?
It's a hat trick.
It is a hat trick, yes. Moving right along into the last round. Everything's a done deal. Let's just check on that Ashton's money is in the bank. We're going to give away £25, £15 and £5. So in the lead for £25 with nobody near him is Ashton Davis. Well, I see 2 70s there. Do you see anything more than 70?
No.
Michael McPartland and Mike Lees fighting it out for the £15 and your money back. So good luck everybody. We are moving on to
Please.
Geography and social sciences. Which Devon Bay is bounded by Hope's Nose to the north and
it's Lee.
Torbay? Correct. Which country takes its name from a line of latitude that runs through it?
Lee.
Ecuador. Yep. Which city stands on the confluence of the River Sava and the
Ashton.
Belgrade's correct.
These aren't lasting one, are they, Chris?
Botany Bay, Joss Bay, Viking Bay, and the headland of Dungeness are all on the coast.
Lee.
Kent.
Yep.
Nearly a hat trick. Ashton, you spoiled the party.
With a population of 350,000 and located in the Anatolia region, which city in the centre of a Turkish petrochemical?
Lee.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Bursa.
Nope. Norman?
Izmir.
Nope. McPete?
Batman.
Batman's correct.
Can somebody finish off the question apart from Chris?
It's just a city in the oil regions in Turkey.
Let's go.
Which EU country's population was around 8 million in 1840?
Matt Weaves.
You bastard. Is it?
No, you're not having it because you set the precedent on swearing on those things, so I'm afraid Mike loses the point. And Clive Dunning.
Country. France.
Nope.
Lee.
Republic of Ireland.
Correct.
Yeah, we're getting it.
8 million in 1840,
Yeah.
3 million for the majority of the 20th century.
There you go.
Which is the only US state capital to have never recorded a temperature of 100 degrees?
Look,
Correct. So to never have a recorded temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius, and to never record a temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius.
That was in it. London.
Two London boroughs, Easy Posse and MC Kinky, were misleading their fans when they suggested everything begins with an E. For example, 30 of the 32 London boroughs do not.
go on then, Simon.
Enfield Edgeworth.
You.
Lee?
Epsom Newell.
Nope. Ashton?
Enfield Neely.
Correct.
Nah, see.
Classic record.
I didn't know where the question was
Everything begins with an E.
What was that? Did begin with an E?
Kumasi, the traditional centre of the kingdom of Ashton?
Cardiff.
Correct.
Yep. It's like very, very close to Accra now. It will overtake Accra in the next couple of years in terms of population, I think.
What larger island is immediately north of the French territory of Saint Pierre and Miquelon?
Ashton.
Instead
Nope. Simon? Nope. Right, Pete?
Newfoundland.
Correct. Through which Scottish sea lock do ferries sail to and from Stranraer?
Simon.
Correct.
She's there again.
Okay. Which tidal island off the northeast coast of England?
Will.
Lindisfarne.
Lindisfarne, yes. With 12 colours, this nation's flag has most colours on a flag.
Clive.
No. No?
Yeah, I was going to Danny press spelled South Africa.
Mike Lees.
Comoros.
No. Has the most colours on a flag than any other nation in the world. Predominantly a royal blue field with two narrow horizontal red stripes. Ashton?
Leeds.
Correct. Most of the
Ashton
colours
goes
are in the crest of the flag.
Ashton goes into the lead on 7. Lee Wobben on 6. Michael McPatton on 6.
What was the name of Bangladesh after partition in 19...
Lee.
East Pakistan.
Correct.
Nearly counted you out there, Lee. You know that, don't you?
Not to be confused with a soap opera. What is the name given to glacial erosion due to freeze-fall weathering, which forms an amphitheatre-like valley in the mountainside?
Ashton.
Corrie.
Correct, correct. Ashgabat is the capital of which...
Tony.
Kazakhstan. No,
No.
Astana.
Lee?
Turkmenistan.
Correct.
It's nice when you get those, isn't it, Lee? Lee's in the lead just overtaken Aston with 10 points. Lisa.
An arch constructed at the intersection of Virginia Street and Commercial Road in 1926 to celebrate the completion of the Lincoln and Victory highways is adorned with what slogan? Created by G.A. Burns, who earned a $100 prize for the 1929 naming competition in Reno, Nevada, for which said slogan is still the motto.
Simon.
Get married here.
Aston.
Baltimore.
McPhee.
Biggest little city in Nevada, in the west.
I'll give you it's the biggest little city in the world. Question 18. In which English county is the village of Wimswold? Simon?
Leicestershire.
Correct. The National Space Centre and the Foxton Canal Locks.
2 to go.
Is that?
On which London thoroughfare is the department store Harrods located?
Lee.
Kensington High Street.
No.
You finished the question?
Yes. Simon?
Knightsbridge.
No.
Norman? Tony?
Bruton Street.
Yep.
Good to see.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh, Great Bruton Street.
No, McPartland?
Bond Street.
No.
McLeese?
Oxford Street.
No.
Ashton?
Burton Street.
No. Anyone else?
No, now.
Go on, Lee.
Brompton Street.
Brompton Road.
You were kind of fighting all around it. 2 to go. Oh no, last one?
This is the last one.
Okay, good luck, fellas. Well done.
To what island was the arch named the Azure Window attached prior to its...
McPhee.
Goes
Goes is correct.
Yes, who wrote that question? So, going into the last of the LightSpeed quizzes, which should be on your YouTube next week, if you're watching this fresh, we can see that, well, overall, today, nobody has ever had quite such a comfortable lead, I don't think, in a LightSpeed quiz. And I think it would be fair to suggest that today's LightSpeed quiz was the easiest one to come last in. Does that make sense to you? Because we've got some pretty good players right through the 9 today. Mike, you have got a little award, so give him a little round of applause. Oh, can you hold it up there? Real gold, that's been salvaged from the North Sea, from the hulk of the Lutein. Hey, I'd like to find that, wouldn't you? The gold cargo. Some of you have done it already. In reverse place, can you help me check out on these, please? On the net, I can see a 94, which you have your prize already in front of you, I believe. You were never ever going to lose it. Actually, give him a round of applause for coming first. And, I see an 80 there. Can you see anything beyond an 80?
No.
Michael McPartland, how about that? Some money as well to go. And in third place, I see a 68, I see a 67.
68.
68, Mike Lees, so well done, you got your money back. Don't look so depressed about it all. Going into the last tournament, Michael McPartland is going to be very hard to beat indeed. But bear in mind, the next tournament will contain some pretty handy players coming up. I think Brendan Curtis will be coming up for it. I'm sure the qualifiers for Q12 will all be there. So it's going to be, you've got to get a top 5 place. And we've seen somebody being cut and dried with the win before and going into the last round and not quite getting it. Mind you, the rules were different then. A big thanks to Chris for a great set of questions, along with me, of course, and asking them. And Paul, don't forget to call in at the Victoria Hotel in Stockton-upon-Tees. It's a fantastic pub, it's really cheap. And we all know that Paul, the Queen Victoria, we all know that Paul always does a great job with the pubs he has. And yeah, well worth it. Next time we're in Stockton-upon-Tees will probably be for Clive's birthday in March, where it'll be a big weekend with with Q12, with LightSpeed Quiz, but especially the quiz in the north on the Saturday. So get your rooms booked for March, the end of March, March the 30th and March the 31st, and we'll have a party there. Also, if you fancy coming to some of the LightSpeed quizzes and the Q12 which we do, it's the end of every month, just look them up on the internet. You will see little things like, I know this is a huge money-making venture for me, but if you fancy supplementing my vast income with even more, send a couple of quid, especially if you download the questions. The questions are all going to be going on an app called Cram. Cram's a super app. It's a super app for doing revision lists. It's a super app for getting other people's stuff down. And I actually find it. It's the first time you've used it today. How did you find it?
Yeah, it's quick and like easy to read.
It really works. So look Cram up. And you know, if you get a chance, just send us a quid or something, or a couple of quid. You go through PayPal or. And if you see us buy us a pint or something, it really would be useful, and it encourages me to do this, which is my favourite weekend of the month. See these great people, these great quizzes answering great questions with great answers. Thank you very much. See you later, guys.